Hi, sunshines. I felt like that was like 2 minutes. How art thou? How art thou? How art thou? We're gonna do something simple and basic today. Um, Newbies. This is for the newbies. The oldies are on Tuesday. So the newbies who are learning, who are just starting and you're learning, yeah, last time was 101. And I honestly do not remember what we did in 101. I think that was like the basic changing colors. But I think we did do the heart. I think we did. I did the wrong thing. Yeah, I think I put the wrong thing. It's okay. It's all right. I'll change it when I'm finished. But I think we did the heart last week. Did we? Did we do the heart last week? Because for some reason I have it for today and I don't know why. Hi Gigi, how art thou? Hey Shay. Shay, did we do the heart last week or no? For the newbies. For some reason I'm thinking we did the heart. We didn't do the heart, but we're doing it now. I don't know why. Because I have it in my book. That's why. I have it in my book that it's supposed to be for today. But either way, whether it's today or not, we'll move on. We'll move on. But I could have sworn, I don't know why I have the heart for today. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe it was a reason why I put it for today. Step 3, graphing with multiple colors and lot of detail. Or unless we were supposed to do multiple colors. That I think it is multiple colors. That is what it is. Multiple colors. Okay. All right. Okay. We got this. All right. So we don't need that anymore. We're going to get the one with the multiple colors. So in the room, in the what you call it, the group, in the group, there's a bunch of graphs that has the different colors and different shapes, and it's like abstract art, whatever. All of them are different. You could pick whatever one you want, and we're gonna basically go over that. So I am going to do one today and go over that. So basically we're just going to step it up a little. So from the heart where you had 2 colors, we're going to do multiple colors. We're also going to see how you are changing the colors, how you are instead of cross-contaminating, how do you even do that? How do you not cross-contaminate? Like that's what we're going to work on. I think that the best one we can work on today would be something simple but has everything wrapped up in one. I think that I know the last time I did the little squares with them. You know what? Something wrong with me. Why didn't I just go to the actual classroom and look? So how art thou? How art thou? How art thou? We all okay? I know some of you wanted to learn how to crochet. I saw some of you guys in the crochet room. Yeah, so in my area, so many people asked me over and over and over again. Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you help me? Can you, you know? So I said, okay, okay, I'll do it. I'll help you. Okay, that's what it is. It's in here it says step 3. So in the album that says step 3, multiple colored detailed graphs, that's what that is. So I'm going to change the title in a few because that's not what we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to change the title of that and we're going to get this party started. Because I know we did the heart. I'm like, why do we have the heart here? I don't understand. I think it was supposed to be double heart. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing too much. And my ladies can't even tell me what we did last week. Crazy ladies. Jeez. Multiple colors. Yeah, that's what is it. Multiple colored detail. Multiple colors and detail. So we stepping it up a little bit, just pushing it on a little bit, just a little bit. I gotta change the damn thumbnail too, but I'll do that later. I gotta change the thumbnail. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I'll try that again. Okay, so we're basically gonna go over some multiple colored stuff. Multiple colored, okay? This right here gave me a headache when I first started doing this stuff. It gave me a headache. I didn't want to do it no more because I didn't like how it looked when you are cross-contaminating. That's what I would call it, cross-contaminating. And I would automatically cross-contaminate because that's what I knew. I didn't know any other way. So I would cross-contaminate. And yeah, that's a no-no. That's a no-no. We don't want to do that. And it didn't look right. And then I knew it didn't look right. So that's why I say, you know what, let me, my crochet mentor helped. And, I just wanted to find ways of changing that. I don't like how it looks on there like that. So I'm taking that down. I don't like how it looks on there like that. I'm bipolar. I don't know. Something wrong with me. I don't like how it looks on there like that. Okay. Oh no. Something wrong with her. Something wrong with the diva today. You're still trying to get used to it, Vivian? Well, that's what this is going to help you with. That's what today is going to help you with that because the changing the colors multiple times is what you need to do. You need to get a feel of it. So basically it's P2P, practice until perfection. So once you keep doing it and it's practice until you actually get it, then you'll say, okay, I'm okay with this. I don't need this no more. How do you get how do you get to the group? Oh. Oh, how do you get to the group? Is this it? Yep, this is it. Okay. So this is what we're going to do, and we're going to start off with 10, 15, 20, 25. This is 25 by 25. Okay. So what I would do is we're going to start off with a border. So the border can be a contrast color. It could be the same color. It could be a contrast color. It could be whatever your heart desires. So as you can see, that is right there. That is three different colors. So because it's three different colors, it's almost like flat too. So let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I think this will work, and this will work. I am not using my good yarn. I will use Karan, my middle name. That's the yarn I would use. Karan. Ah. And okay, so this, and I'm gonna put this up. I don't need this one no more. And black. But do I need I think it's best if we have like a contrast color. So what I mean by contrast color is something that you can use on the outside. So you will have the two colors. You'll have that red. So it don't even have to be that color. And it could be whatever you want. It does not have to be exactly what that is. Because a graph is like a coloring book. It's like a coloring book. You make it whatever you want it to be. And just have fun with it. So I don't know why I'm making it so difficult, but I'm a Pisces, so don't mind me. I'm a Pisces, and Pisces are so undecisive. And this is something I will not even use again, but I'm trying to get the right colors. I'm not even going to use this again. How dare I be selective? I'm not even going to use this again. This is absolutely crazy. But I just have to find the right color. What is wrong with her? What is wrong with she? What is wrong with me? How art thou? Your Sundays are okay? My Sunday was okay. I had a blessed day today. I had a relaxing day today. I didn't cook at all. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Have not cooked. Nope, nope, nope. So, if you have your bobbins, how many bobbins would you need? You would need, for that first row, you would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bobbins so that you can get that ready. So make sure you get ready your bobbins. If you don't use bobbins and you're like me and you just let it all hang out, just get your yarn ready. And if you're not using anything right now because you want to wait until later, then chillax. You'll be all right. I'm a Pisces. You gotta respect the Pisces. I just want it right. Okay, so I found something. Booyah! So this will be the border. So I have, okay, so I have the red, which is basically the background color. Then I have the dark color, which is the four, and then I have the black. I have the black and a border. Why do I need a border? So I need a border because if you can see, the whole entire graph is consumed of something. There's not no border around to make it one color. So when you make your foundation chain, you can't change the colors in between. So you have to make something there so that you don't have to worry about doing it during the foundation chain. So what I would do is use a border. Now, like I said, it could be the black. You can make the black the border. Or the two inside, you could make that the dark red, you could make that the border. It's whatever your heart desires. I just want to be a little different. I just want to see how it comes out. And so I'm going to use this. I actually never did anything with this color. I don't even know why I bought it. I think I bought it because I like the colors, but I never used it. So, bam. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? This. I don't know what's the name of it. I don't know. I think I have the label in there, but okay. So let me leave this back up. Okay. So now, okay, so now I am going to do my chains. That is 25, so we're going to do 26. 26. I am going to use I will be using the light shortly too. Not the light, the other camera. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I want to know if the title changed. Did the title change? Because it's supposed to be a different title. Nope, it did not change. Yeah, it's supposed to be a different one. I'll do it. I'll change it. I just thought that it would change while I'm on here, but I guess not because I'm already on here. So, am I frozen? Um, I'm frozen. No, I don't think I'm frozen. Hi, butterfly. Hi, little butterfly. How art thou? Okay. I'm doing my foundation. I am personally going to do the half double crochet. So you could do single crochet or half double crochet. Just do not do double crochet. Double crochet distorts your image. And I know there's always somebody who says, well, it never distorted my image. It's going to distort mine. It's going to distort my image. Okay, so don't do mine. Don't do it. It distorts your image. It's going to make it long and skinny. So if you like long and skinny, do it. If you want it the right way, don't do it. Don't do double crochet, okay? You do single crochet or half double crochet. Now, I do half double crochet because number one, for some reason, I'm quicker at it. Number two, it's a little faster. Not faster. It's a little, it makes your stitches a little bigger. And I just love half double crochet. I like and three, I like the way it looks. I like the look of it. I like the look of the half double crochet way better than the single crochet. All right, so I am doing this and I'm doing it kind of quick because this is a crochet class, but you know how to crochet. So because you know how to crochet, I do not need to show you how to do a foundation. So do your foundation and I would do maybe one more row. Now when you do your border, I'm going to show you what to do. Okay, okay. You don't have to do a border, but then that means you're going to have to use one of those colors to start it off with. So it's going to be one plain color at the bottom. So to do a border, it will make it look beautiful. It will make it look cute It would make it like, even if you had to say, if that was a blanket like 150 by 150, you would do the border already crocheted in it. I messed up. I messed up. I'm so sorry. I messed up. I just saw something and I just realized it. I really do. I apologize. I messed up. I gotta take this apart. Slow down, Shauna. Slow down. Okay. When you are doing a border, when you're adding a border, you gotta add those stitches. Okay. So, like I said, you do not have to do the border. I am only adding it in so you can see what I'm doing. And this is how I make it so that it's not that little plain row at the bottom. That foundation row is going to be just one color, and then the rest is going to be changing. So just to get rid of the outer edging, where it starts off at, just to get rid of that, I usually add a border. Again, you don't have to do it. I just choose to do it because to me it looks good. It looks good. Hey Charmaine. I did not, because I've been doing the classes since, like, I've been doing this since 4, so no, I did not. I will check when I'm done. Okay, so what I'm going to do is add, when you do a border, so depending on how big your Graphghan is going to be, it has to be either two, maybe 3 rows on each side, and then maybe 2 or 3 rows at the bottom, 2 or 3 rows at the top. So I would do 2, because that's only like 25 by 25. So I would do 2. I wouldn't do 1, I would just do 2. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. So that means, since this is 25 by 25, it'll be 25, 26, 27 for the first 2, 28, 29 for the last 2. Yep, 29. Okay, so altogether you're going to make 30 stitches and 29 single crochets. All right, that's if you're adding a border. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Actually, I do that when I'm actually crocheting. Sometimes I would do 100 and something or 200 chains, and then start my single crochet, and then I'm like about to start, and I'm like, oh, I gotta start all over again. Sometimes I just be like, forget it, I'm not even gonna do this. Sometimes I'm like, I ain't got time for this, and then I'll just do the foundation with that one color. I don't like how it looks though, and especially if it's a order, you want it to look good. You never know who's gonna see your work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right, now my half double crochets, 29. And I'm going to do this foundation and then one more row, and then we can get the party started. I actually want to see this. I do. I want to see how this looks at the end, especially with the border. It'll probably look cute. I love when you put a border on it. It's, for some reason, it just stands out. It makes it looks good. Like, did you see Gail's work? Her Dallas Cowboys, she put the border around hers. I put the border around my Saints. Did I put a border around my Steelers? No. I don't have a border around my Steelers. But she did put a border around her Cowboys skull. and it looks so good. It's just that border. It looks so good. And I don't mean the border that you put after you finish crocheting. I'm talking about the border you put like while you're crocheting. The border you use while you're crocheting, for some reason it just comes out. And then you already have a border. I will go around it one more time, just to seal the deal. But other than that, it's done. So you don't have to go around like 4 or 5 times. You already worked it into your crochet. And that's how I usually do it. All right, so I am finishing up my foundation, and then I will do one more, and then so now your bobbins increase. Your bobbins will be the 5 in the middle, but then you will have a bobbin on the front and a bobbin on the back. So you will have the bobbin on one side and then another bobbin on this side. So you will have 5, 6, 7 bobbins to start off with. If you like to let it hang all out like I do, then you would just need the 7 different strings, and then you're good. So I did show how to do this, but I'm going to show it again for those who didn't see it. How I get rid of my tail. I get rid of my tail. I don't weave. Divas don't weave. So this is how I have my foundation. I am going to take my hook out of my loop, and I'm going to put it back in there, but I am going to loop my tail around my hook and pull it through. Pull it through that loop. That way it's laying right here on top of your foundation. Go back in and chain 1 and turn. So when you turn, the tail is going to be right on top. So when your tail is right on top, you are going to do the pop, lock, and drop on top of it so that it locks it in and you don't have to worry about weaving it in at the end. All right, so we're going to pop, lock, and drop, which is go in, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all. All right, you go in, yarn over, pull out, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all. And then I would do that all the way until I get to the end. Now, what I would do is the tail, either I would have it hanging, either I would continue all the way to the end, or sometimes I just take it out and bring it to the front of me. Bring it to the front of me. That way when I come back to the next row, I'm going to crochet that in. I do that sometimes so I can do my Z method. The Z method is something I do just to make sure that that weaved in is like really weaved in. So you're like weaving it in as you're crocheting. So that's what I do. And you're making that Z method inside of your work and you're hiding it. Oh, Shay. Do that when there are a ton of color changes on the first row or along the edges. Exactly, Stacy, because you don't want it to look crazy. When you are using all those different colors when you first start, you can't do that in your chain. You can't add any. I've tried it one time, and believe me, it doesn't look right. It's not right. So it's just easier to just add a border. That's it. It's just easier. So now I have my 2 rows. Your foundation and your first row. So this is 2. Now we can start our graph. Okay? Okay. You know what? I think it's best if I use the PC stitch. That way I could cross it out. Yeah. Duh. That would be easier, right? So I could cross it out as we go. Or you think we could work it like that without crossing it out? It don't matter. It don't matter to me. I don't care. Oh, wait. Yeah. I don't know the name of it. What's the name of it? Jeez. Shauna. I'm just leaving it like that because I don't know the name of it to look for it. I wanna get it, but I don't yeah, we don't got time for that. We want to do some work. We want to do some crocheting. But I wanted to cross it out so that, you know, we don't have to worry about losing spaces. I personally need to do it because last night when I was doing my stylist, I tried to crochet without crossing out. And sometimes I'm able to do it, but when you like kind of like half sleep and falling out of it, it don't work the way you want it to work at all whatsoever. So yeah, I'm just gonna we're just gonna do that. What I'll do is I'll write down each row. That's what I'll do. I'll write down each row so I'll know. Okay. All right, let's get this party started. First the first bobbin is gonna have your border, and then you're gonna make sure you have some left over for the last border. I can't use Zoto on the laptop, huh? I can't do that. It's not going to work from the laptop. All right. Okay. All right. So as I go, all of my strings are just waiting for me to just grab it. Okay, so I have that. That's the second one. And then we have the black. So the black, I have 3 different pieces. The 3 different pieces that I have, I'm going to have that hanging out. And we don't have to worry about that. Oh man, I was looking for, there was another one that I had that would look so nice, but I'm not going through all of that. I'm a Pisces. I got issues. Like, you don't understand what I go through when I'm creating my own stuff. And sometimes that takes me a long time too to do my graphs because I'm literally staring and staring like, should I change this? Should I change that? Should I do this? Should I do that? I'm a Pisces. It's bad sometimes. It gets bad. It gets bad. Imagine at the store and you trying to figure out, should I get this? Should I get that? Or no, this one is cheaper, but this one has the most, you get the most out of it. Like, oh my God, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's bad. It is bad. Sometimes I have to ask other people. And then they be like, why are you asking me? How can I help you with that? Like, I'm not in your house. I'm not cleaning. So how can I help you with what cleaner you're using? I don't know. I don't know. I just need help sometimes. Just help sometimes. All right. So if I can, this right here is something that I had frogged and I never took it apart. So that's what was giving me such a hard time because I frogged it and never put it. Okay, here we go. All right, now I got my red, the red, I need 2 of those. And then I'm going to need the dark, which is the burgundy. And I don't need that yet, but I am going to need it. And I'm going to need 2 of those. Okay. And then I have bobbins on the side. Make sure you have, sometimes, you know, so you can keep on going, you have your bobbins on the side. That's why I don't like bobbins, because you run out of bobbins, you gotta stop, and then you gotta do that all over again, and I don't got time for that. I'm sorry. I don't know what just happened. I just got a weird ass message. Okay. So we got this going. We got that. And this. I'm excited now. Okay. So now I got extra bobbins. And we can start. So do I need to show my hands, or can I not show my hands? That is the question. Can I not show my hands? Do I have to show my hands? Do I have to put it on the other camera? That is the question. Do I have to? I don't, sometimes I don't want to, because I feel like it's not working, but if you want me to, I will. I will. I will do whatever you want me to. All right, so let's start. On this side, you have your foundation. You're going to do the 2 of the border, 2. So you're going to do 1 and 2. Stop. We're going to make sure we start doing our pop, lock, and drop though. All right, so next is the black. You're going to add your black. When you add your black, you're going to put it on your hook like this. Pull it through. Tug down on here real quick. Okay, and now you're going to do how many of it? Because I really can't see. 5. You're going to do 5. So you're going to do 1, and when you're going to do it, you're going to crochet over that tail. But can I show you a secret? Actually, no, I'm not going to do it with this one. I'm going to do it on the next one. Yeah, I'll do it on the next one, not this one. So 5 with the black, okay? So that's 1. And you're doing the pop, lock, and drop so that you are able to lock it in. So yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. The next one, yarn over, pull out 1, pull through 1, pull through all 3. And then you just keep doing it until you complete the 5. Actually, the 4. And then when you get to the 5th one, you're going to yarn over, pull up 1, so you got 3 on your hook, then yarn over and pull through 1. Stop. Then you're going to drop to the back. So now you have, okay, Judy, I will show my hands. I need glasses. I will show my hands, Judy. Okay. So I show my hands. I'm going to have to put down, because this is a different software. This is StreamYard. It only allows me to do 1 at a time. So think we're going to do, this is in the class. So if you're in the class, you can always, all right. Yeah. Wait a minute, Judy. You are. Wasn't you in the first one? Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so remember, we're going to do 5 black, 5 red, 5 black, 5 red, and 5 black. Okay, so I'm gonna put that down, and then I'm gonna put on the camera. Okay. It said lost connection. Oh, that's because I wasn't using it all that time. So it turned off automatically. I'm still waiting for the what you call it? My other camera. They owe me. It's what you call it? Merchandise. I don't know. They owe me. That's all I know. They owe me because my other camera broke, so I had to complain about it. And when I complained, that's when they said they was going to send me a new one. And I am still waiting. And I will be moving shortly, so I'm trying to understand how is that going to work, because I am moving in 2 weeks. Video connection lost. Why? What happened? Why is it lost? Error getting camera options. Why? What happened? This is always something. Okay. Let me log all the way out and then start all over. One 192.168.1176.7. Here we go. I just needed to log all the way out, I guess. Okay, now oh, it's taking pictures. Okay. All right, let me put it on the camera. Sorry, I just want to make sure that you can see it very well. Okay. There we go. Okay, can you see? You can see that? Is that good? Hi, Annette. How art thou? How are you? Okay, so after I spent an hour doing that, all right, so we're going to do black. I have the black first, okay? So I did the black. The black is already on here. This is going to look so good. Watch. So I did 2. Can you see right? Wait, let me make sure that it is the right way. Let me make sure it's the right way. Do you think I should turn it? You think I should turn the camera so that it looks... I don't know. If you need me to turn it, I'll turn it. Okay, so now we're going to add the red. Now, the trick that I was going to tell you about, right? No, Judy is fine. It's okay because I think it is better. I think it is much better. So the trick that I was going to show you, it does not consist of any bobbins. No bobbins whatsoever. If you use bobbins, then you don't have to worry about doing this trick and just add on to your hook like you usually do. But if you are doing the trick, I'm going to show you something. If you're doing the trick, you just take a good amount of yarn. When we look at our when we look at our work, you don't know sometimes how much yarn you're gonna need. So I sometimes just use my eyeball, and then I realize, okay, I might need this much, I might need that much, and then that's what I would do. Where's my scissors? I just had them. What did I do with it? Okay, here they go. Here it go. Here it go. So that's what I am doing. I'm taking a good amount. If it's too much, it's okay. If it's not enough, you can always get more. But just take enough so that you know that you'll have enough for the two at the bottom, and you might even be able to use it at the top. So I am taking about this amount. Okay, I'm taking about this amount. And I am going to use this end. You take this end and the other end. So you have the two ends. Okay, so you have the two ends, and then we're going to take this part. So this is the part that we're going to need, the part that is in half. So basically we put it in half and we're going to use this loop. This is the loop that we're going to use, and we're going to add it on our hook. All right, so I just wanted to show you that. Now we're going to add it on our hook. So when you add it on your hook, you're going to go through all three. When you go through all three, you're going to take one of the strings and yarn over and do your half double crochet or single crochet. So make sure you tug on the black in the back so that when you're changing your colors, it like when you tug on the back, it like it like tightens it up a little bit so that you don't have to worry about seeing the colors. You don't want the cross contamination going on there. So it believe me, it works wonders when you do it that way. All right, so pop, lock, and drop. What we're going to do, we have the 3 on the hook if you're using half double crochet, 2 on the hook if you're doing single crochet. And we're going to yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. Okay, go into the next stitch. Pull up your loop. You got 3, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. And then you do that 5 times. Now, as you're doing that, you are crocheting over the other part of yarn. You're crocheting over it. Okay, so do it again until you get 5. And there you go. So once you finish that, you're not going to finish this one all the way. You are going to stop when you have 3 on the hook again. And then you're going to take it and drop it to the back. Remember, we have to drop it to the back. Do not drop it to the front. Always drop it to the back. Always drop it to the back of your work. Never, ever, ever, ever the front. All right, so now we're going to add our black. Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do is, you see that red? We are going to take our tail and pull it down a little so that the tail can go over the 5 stitches that we're going to crochet over. Why are we doing that? Because I am pulling this red over, so I do not have to worry about adding it when we get over here. But I am also cross-contaminating a little bit. So to hide it, this tail is going to be used, and I'm going to push it up to the front so that it is not seen when you are looking down at your work. And you're pushing this to the back. I do not always do this, but just sometimes when I have a lot of color changing, and just so that I don't have to worry about doing bringing the color in, because sometimes that's a lot of work to do a lot of color changing, so that just eliminates it a little bit. But this part right here is hanging from that last one, and this right here we're crocheting over the tail and the other part of the red. So that pop, lock, and drop we're doing 5 times. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all. Okay, go in, yarn over, pull up 1, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all. And I need to do 2 more. Now as I'm doing it, as you can see, I am pulling this. I'm pulling this a little bit as I'm going with my 2 fingers. I'm pulling it over, and I'm also making sure that that black is in the front. Okay, and now this the last one, which is the number 5. You go in, pull up, yarn over, pull up 1. So you got 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through that 1 loop, and put it to the back. So now you still have a little bit of this tail. We will work on that tail when we come back up. Don't worry about that right now. So now we have our red already there. We don't even have to worry about putting it on. Now you're going to pull it through all 3, yarn over, and then go in your stitch and pull up a loop. Pull down on the back. You have to pull down on the back. This way, everything pulls through together. Okay, and then you are completing your half double crochet. Again, I don't always do the pop, lock, and drop for all of them. I only do it when I need to do it. And then bam, you have that. So now the next one is going to be black. So now I need to add my other black. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Add the other black. So if you have your bobbins, there go your bobbins. Okay. And you are going to make sure you have your tail. Make sure you have your tail so that you don't have to worry about that weaving in. You're going to crochet over your tail. I usually leave like about 2 or 3 inches just to make sure that I'm on the safe side. And then you're going to yarn over, go in, pull down this red. Like I said, it just locks it in there. And complete my pop, lock, and drop. And then I'm going to do 5. Yarn over, pull up 1, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all. Whether you're doing half double crochet or single crochet, same thing. You have 3 on your hook or 2, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all, and do the same thing again. And 1 more for number 5. 1 more. And stop. Now, once I do that, now I'm going to add the other part of the border. Where did I put it? The other border. Where did I put it? Here we go. So now we're going to add that part to it. Okay. So this is the other part of your border. So if you have bobbins, you can add that part of the bobbin. So think about it. You have the one, you add the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you would have had to use 7 bobbins. All right, and we are going to do the 2. Pull up 1 and make sure you are pulling down from the back. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, go in, pull up 1, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. And chain 1 and turn. All right, so now we are to the back of our work. I really don't like how it's not able to show more than just that little spot. Let me see something. Okay. All right, that's better because it was driving me crazy with just that little spot. I have a big table now, so I don't understand why it was doing that. Okay. Now, so now you see the back. The back has all of the strings that's hanging. That is fine. You don't mind the back having the strings hanging because you can always fix the back. It's the front. The front you do not want to have the strings hanging. You want it to be clean and you want it to look good. And if you could tell, you can't see that red that I put in. You can't see it. Nope. You can't see it. Nope, nope, nope. Because I'm good like that. I'm good like that. I'm good like that. I love it. I love it. You understand how many times I had to do this just so that I can know what's good and what looks professional? And I would never, ever, ever, ever tell you guys anything different. I would teach you guys how I would want to be taught. So the next one is the same exact thing. You're going to do this same thing 5 times. So it's basically 5, 5, and 5. Everything is 5s with this pattern. All right. So I have a little bit of this hanging on the side, this tail. I am going to crochet over that so that I do not have to worry about weaving it in. All right. So you go in, yarn over, pull up 1, and you got 3 on your hook. And then yarn over. You're going to go through that 1, yarn over, go through 3. And you're going to do that one more time because this is the border. And stop. Now we're going to bring it to the front, which is really not the front. It's the back of our work, but you're bringing it to you because this is the back of your work. If you put it to the back, then that means you're messing it up because you're going to put it to the good part of your work. You don't want to do that. So always, always, always keep it to the back. If you see photos of whips, work in progress, and you see the strings hanging out of it, you can tell the person was confused on which side was the front and which side is the back. I know everything there is to know about a Graphghan. I've been doing it every single day for the past 8 years. So I can look at people's work and I can tell what you did, how you did it. I can tell. It's just I dissect it so much because I I really love it. I love to do this. So I dissect this so much. I'm trying to pull this in a little bit more. It's not doing it. Okay, so all right, so now we're just going to keep on going, and we're going to do 5 of these. Yarn over, go through 1, and I am also going over the tail that was right here from the last row. I am doing the Z motion, the method, or whatever you want to call it. I am doing that. I done made these up. I made this up, so don't go look it up on Google, because CreativeStitchNDiva made it up. So I don't always crochet all the way up until the last tip. I usually just cut that off. So instead of weaving, this is it. This is what. I have to say it, Nat. There's new people on here. All right, so now we're going to go to the next one. And you're going to do 5. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and now because I'm going to that 5th one and it's time to change my color, I'm going to yarn over, pull through that 1, and drop it to the front. Okay, now it's time to pick up the black. I still have a tail from the black, so because I have the tail, I need to crochet over that. So now let's change our color from the red to the black. Pull down on the red, and let's go. You're going to pick up this black and put it on top of your hook. When you put it on top of your hook, you're able to crochet over it. So go into the next stitch and then keep on going. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. And then you're going to do it again. Go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up 1, yarn over, pull through that 1 loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. And I will do that until I complete all 4, and then once I get to the 5th one, I will stop. So now I'm here where you have a little bit left. I'm going to push it over because this is the part I'm going to just cut off when I'm finished. So I'm going to push it over. I'm going to go yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull up 1, 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 1, and drop to the front. All right, so now the red is next. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 3, I'm sorry. So once I pull through all 3, I'm going to tug down on this black a little bit. All right, now yarn over, go through that 1, and then I do all 5. That's 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 5. Now I gotta stop because it's time to change the color to the black again. Yarn over, pull through that 1, and pull to the front. Pick up that black and pull through all 3. Make sure you pull down on that red and keep it going again. Complete all 4. That's 2, 3, and 4. So once you get to the 5th one, you gotta stop because it's time to change colors. Pull up all 3, yarn over, pull through 1, and then drop to the front. Then you're picking up your border. Now it's time to start your border. Yarn over, pull through all 3. We're going to go into the next stitch, pull up 1 loop, tug down on this black a little bit, and complete the 2. When you are at the end, you're going to make sure you are going through both loops at the end. Make sure it's both loops, because if you're not going to do it through both loops, you're going to have holes at the end, and you don't want holes. Okay, yarn over, chain 1 and turn. I am going to turn back the opposite way for my non-bobbers. For non-bobbers, you turn around the opposite way so that your stuff do not so it's not tangled. Okay, so you turn this way, and then when you finish, you turn back that way. So it's like turning a page in a book. Turn this way and then that way, because if you keep turning and then you turn around again and you turn around again, then you are going to tangle, and then that's why that drives you crazy. That will drive you crazy, and that's why a lot of people don't like to let it hang all out. But I do. I love it. I love it. Okay, so now we're on the 3rd one. You're going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because you should know this part, right? All right. So, any questions while I am doing what I do while you are watching? I am going to do my pop, lock, and drop for that first one. And then 1, 2, 3, 3. Oh my gosh. That, you see, this hook is so like smooth. Sometimes that happens when I'm not really paying attention. It is so smooth. I'm able to fly. So I crochet sometimes just watching TV without even watching what I'm doing. Even with the graphs, like I did the graph, so of course I know what color is next. But this hook makes it so easy. Okay, so now here go the second one, the 3rd, the 4th, and 5. Time to change color again. Drop to the back, pick up the black. All right, change the color. Then you're going to do yarn over, go pick up that 1, and pull down on the back. And 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one. There you go. Yarn over, pull through 1. Drop to the back. Pick up the red. And there we go. And you just get into a rhythm. Get into your rhythm. And this is how I do my Graphghans. When it has many, many, many different colors and it starts to get real detailed. And it doesn't drive me absolutely crazy at all. At all. It doesn't drive me crazy. All right, so let me pick up this black, change colors. Now tug onto the back and keep it moving. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Put it down to the back, pick up your border color. Yarn over, pull through all 3, and do your border. Make sure you tug down in the back each time you change colors. And the last one, you always going to go through all 2, both of them. Go through both of them because you don't want any of your sides to have any holes. And if you notice, all of my stuff always are straight. It's always straight. My edges are always straight. Okay, So now you're going to turn. So before I had it like that, so now I'm going to just turn right back around that way. They singing happy birthday, Elijah. Somebody's next door has happy birthday. What hook is it? What hook I have? The hook, you mean the size or what type of hook? Because the size hook is the J, but the type of hook is it's a clover. Clover. Okay, so now we're gonna do it again. It's the same exact thing again. So far we have 1, 2, 3 rows. We need 2 more. So I'm going to complete the 2 rows and I'm going to do that real quick. So if there's any questions, please ask so I can answer while I'm on live. If there's anyone who having any issues and you need me to look at your work, you could come on live. If you want to come on live, let me know and I will send you the link so you can come on live so I can see your work and we could try to fix it. Nobody cares about your hair. Nobody cares if you have makeup. We just worried about your work. That's all we care about. We want to know about your work. If you are having trouble and you need help, I can do it. I can help you. All right. So each time I change colors, I'm making sure that I do the pop, lock, and drop. And then I keep on going from there. Start getting your routine. Once you get your routine, then it's like something that you always do and you won't forget it. It's a habit. I have a habit now. And this is exactly my habit. So crocheting while I am by myself is one thing, but crocheting on live is another thing. So the way I'm crocheting is not the way I would like the way I'm doing it here online underneath this camera. You got to sit a certain way. You got to be under the camera a certain way. So yeah, this is totally different. But when I am home, chillaxing, not having to worry about anybody watching my hands, I am so like quick and like effortless. It's so easy. Okay. Now turn back this way. One more. One more. One more just like this. And then you're going to do the other one. All right. So this is our border. Do 2 for the border. Drop to the back. Pick up the black. And we're going to do that again. Pop, lock, and drop. Tug down on this back of the red or the border and keep it moving. 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one. Drop to the back. Pick up this red, go through, pop, lock, and drop, pull down to the back, and keep it moving. I am using a J hook. I am using a J hook. Go through all 3. Yarn over, go through that stitch, yarn over, tug on the back, and keep it going. Okay. Next. Okay, so now that I'm almost to the end, I am looking at the graph, trying to plan out my next strategy. The other bobbins that I have to the side. Do I need to drop any of these colors? Like, that's something that I've always look at. I always look at the graph as I go because the graph is going to tell me what I'm going to do next. The graph is going to tell me what's next, what do I have to add, what do I have to not add, do I have to keep these colors? Yeah, that's what it tells you. So here we go. Now, I'm going to drop this and show you the graph. Oh, thanks. It didn't do it. Okay. Try it one more time. Here we go. So, as you can see, we already did the first 5 rows. Okay, so the next row, I am on the side, well, it don't matter because but I'm really going to be on this side. So when I do the next one, it's going to be that red. So what I can do is 2 things. I could use the red from right here and pull it over and then crochet over it, or I could use another bobbin. And if I use the other bobbin, this right here, I would just have to crochet over. So you could do that, or you could use the end of this. I personally will use the end of this, and I'm going to show you what I mean right now. I will use the color right here, the end of it, and then this one, I will use the end of it, and then here, I have an extra one that I'm using for that right there. Wait a minute. I don't know if you can see it. I'm sorry. I'm using the wrong. You have to understand, I'm looking at 3 different screens. So this right here is the first 5 that we did, right? So I'm thinking, should I do another whole bobbin to start this square right here? Or the string that's hanging from here that I just completed, I could use the bottom of that, or I can pull this string and pull it up here and just crochet over. The thing about it is it's always going to be that line hanging. If I do that, I could use that, and then over here I could use this for this right here, and then I would just need another bobbin for this extra the third red, and then you're just going to add the 2 in the middle. You understand what I'm saying now? You get that part? Now I showed it. I wasn't showing it before because I was using the wrong picture. I had like 3 pictures up. I could see literally 3 pictures in front of me. All right. So, all right. Any questions before I move on? Let me get a little drink of water. Yeah, it is. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But you want to do a Graphghan? This is what we do for a Graphghan. All right, now let's go back to my hands, my handy dandy hands. Okay, here I go again. Here go my hands. Okay, so now we're going to do the red. What would Shauna do? Would Shauna use this, or would Shauna just add? So I'm going to do all three so that you can see the differences in all three. So for this one, I am going to just grab this and bring it over. That's what I'm going to do. Grab this and bring it up. So let me do my border. So first I'm going to do my 2, which is the border. So that's 1 and 2. Drop it to the front. All right. So now I need to take the red. When I take the red, I'm going to pull it over here. Okay. But I'm going to do it really loose because I am going to crochet over it. So do it real loose. Okay. Go through all 3. Yarn over. Pick up this black. We do not weave. Divas do not weave. So you're going to pick up the black and go into that next stitch. Right? Go into the next stitch. Yarn over, pull out a loop. Yarn over, pull through that one loop. Yarn over, pull through all 3. Now, that was a lot that just went on. But basically, I just pulled this over so that I could use it here. I'm going to do 5 here, but I'm going to crochet over it so that you do not see that I pulled over. In the meantime, I am going to crochet over this black. When I crochet over the black, I'm going to put it in front so that it does not show that red. Understood? Great. I am going to do pop, lock, and drop for all of these because I have to make sure that this is locked in and it doesn't ever come out. Okay, as I'm going, I am pulling, tugging on this black a little bit so that it's in front. Okay, yarn over, pull through that one loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. And again, when I do it again, I am going under here because if I go over, you're going to see that this crossed over. You do not want to go over it. You want to go under. So go under that red and into that next loop. Okay, so on top of your hook should be the black in the red. And make sure that that black is on top of that red. All right, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. Okay, again, go under, and go in that stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the loop, and drop it. Now, we're going to leave this black because we're going to need the black when we come back 5 stitches up. And I'm going to show you how to do that. The next one, we have to add our dark color, which is our, oh no, this is not a good color to go with that, but it is what it is now. This is not a cute color, Shauna. All right, so we're gonna change our color, okay? And pop, lock, and drop so we could lock that in. And we're going to crochet over our tail. So we're going to do 5 pop, lock, and drops. Well, we're going to do 5. And okay, that's 4. And I'm going to move this over because I don't need it anymore. It's too small to do anything else with it. and drop it. Now, the next one, what else did I say that I was going to do? I said I was going to do 3 different ways of trying to move up. Instead of adding a whole new different bobbin, I will use the end of this one. So you see this work right here, I will use the end of it. So I will just, instead of getting a whole new bobbin, let's finish up this one so we don't have anything left over. We're going to add this on. As you see, at times you see me pulling over. I pull over this color so it's not in my way. So as I'm holding the hook, I will pull it over so that it's not in my way. I'm also making sure that my tail, it goes over how many stitches I need to go over, so that I am making sure that I am crocheting over all of them. All right, and I am going to pick up this black. So go under the black, go into that one stitch, go in, yarn over, pull up one, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through both. And we're going to do it again. Go in for the second time, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through all 3. And again. Okay, and as I'm going, I'm pulling this over and making sure that that red is in front of that black. So you're not really going to see the black because the black is here at this bottom. So you're not going to really see it in here because it's masked in here. And the red is masked in with here. So you're not really cross-contaminating because it is camouflaged in there. Okay, and it's the 5th one. As you can see, I done hit right here where it's a little bit left right here. So I do not need to use this anymore. I am going to take my next bobbin or hanging string, whatever you're going to use, and add on to it. But when I do it, I am going to crochet over this, both of them. Or sometimes if it was a little bit longer than this, I would cut it and still use some of the rest of this. But right now, this is not enough to do anything. So I am going to crochet over it so that I don't have to worry about that. It's already weaved in, and all I have to do is add on again. All right, so now I am going to add this, making sure that my tail is covering over the 5 stitches that I need. All right, this tail from the last row, making sure that it is over to the back. So all of my hanging string is on one side. Make sure that anything that's sticking up is over to that one side. All right, so now I need to yarn over and pick up. See, this is going to be a pain in the neck. So that sometimes, to be honest with you, I don't even go all the way over to the last one. Like with this, I went all 5. I usually do it for like maybe 4. That way, this little piece of string that's hanging up won't be in my way. It would be over here. So sometimes that's what I do, so I don't have to worry about that string popping up. But in the meantime, see, this is annoying. So you need to go underneath both of that red, both of them. So you got the red and you got the dark, the burgundy. Yarn over, pull up one, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through all 3. So you're gonna go all the way over 5 stitches and crochet over the tail in both of the red. So that I do not have to go through what I went through with this, I will stop right there. Pull this over and go to the next one. So as you see, that's over here now. It's not like this one and it keeps sticking up. I laid it down just by adding one more stitch. It's in between the two stitches. So it lays down. So I don't have to worry about it getting on my nerves over here. All right. So now I'm going to pull that down to the front. Pick up my red. So I have more red that I had to the side already. And I am going to change my color. Pull down. And there we go. Pick up that black because you need to crochet over the black. Go in and yarn over, pull through that one, yarn over, pull through two, and you just keep on going to the end. Any questions? I'm going to do the next row. If you have any questions, it will be nice if you ask now. Okay, so now, again, I stopped. I let this stay after the fourth one. And the fifth one, I just kept on going and do my border. Making sure I go through both loops and chain one. So, okay. Okay, now I am going to turn like it's a page in a book. Okay, and as you see, the little plaid is coming to life. So that was one. That was one whole row that we did with the new change of colors. So now we need 4 more, and that's what I am going to do, the 4th, and keep it going. Any questions while I have a chance to answer? Yes, please, 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 please. Don't forget, thumbs up. I appreciate your thumbs up. And if you like, please share, subscribe, share the word. Let everyone know how you're learning how to do this magnificent trick. And share. Sharing is caring. Don't also forget that I am also giving away rug yarn for those people who are giving me 3 subscribers. I just need you to let me know who you sent over. And if they subscribe, I will see it. And I am able to put you into the hat so that you could get the rug yarn and not just the rug yarn, the pattern. You will be that first one to receive the pattern that I am going to make to create a Graphghan rug. I am going to take the other part of this tail and crochet over too. And do the Z method. So there was the tail of this. I'm going to crochet over that. That way I could do the Z method. But yeah, 3 subscribers and you get me 3 subscribers, I will make sure you get a raffle, your name in the raffle. That's all you have to do. No money, no nothing. I try to do everything as painless as possible and no money. None. But if you want to donate, my information is at the bottom. If you feel like you think that I'm doing a great job and you want to help me out, then my information is at the bottom. But you don't have to. You really don't. And I really, 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 really want to thank everyone who supported my club. And my club is doing, wait a minute, where's that? Did I crochet over that? I sure did. Oh, no, I remember. I was about to say, where did it go? I forgot. I needed to get another one. Okay. So, yeah, I appreciate everyone who supported me to help us donate to the kids who need help with school supplies and things like that. As of right now, Jersey City is opting out of going back to school. We do not have the means of doing it at all. We are already overcrowded here. And because we are overcrowded, um, it just would not be a good idea to have kids in a classroom setting like that. So they say, they only want certain amount of kids in a classroom, but if it's 30 kids in a classroom, half of those kids are only 15. That's still a lot of people in a class. If half of the people in a building of 900 kids, that is only not 450. That's still a lot of people in one building. It's not a good idea for Jersey City to do that. We're the second largest in New Jersey, the second largest district in New Jersey. It is not a good idea. So I really appreciate every single one of you who donated so that we can help those kids who are home. We're going to try to get some college kids out there to help them. And we're just going to do as much as we can to help. And I appreciate all that help because we really was not getting anything. So at least we have something to start off with. I'm trying my best. Like that's why I extended my flash sale into tonight, because I am trying to use all of my donations and all of my support to give back those people who helped me when I needed it for my child. I just want to be able to help those because I was in that position at one point in time where I could not afford to get my son his own book bag or his own school supplies. So that school drive helped. It helped me a whole lot. And we're in a pandemic. There's a lot of people not working right now. There's a lot of people who can't go to work because their kids are not in school. So this drive that we're doing is really special and it hits me personally near and dear. It really does. Me personally, I felt like I needed to do a lot more than what I was doing. I just felt like I wasn't doing enough. I felt like I needed to do more. So that's why I gave up my own profit, my own bread and butter to help out. Because I don't work. This is my full-time job. Me helping you guys do this for free, it's a blessing. My blessings help me. I'm telling you, it really does. My blessings help me. So there's no need for me to go crazy. My last name is Givens, so I don't mind giving in. I don't mind. It's okay. We're going to be okay. I just want to make sure those kids are okay. I'm an educational activist, and I don't play when it comes to education. I really don't. I am really, 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 really into education. And when my boys needed their mom to advocate for them, I was right there. I'm even suing the state to make sure our city, the state is defrauding us, basically trying to take monies from us because of an old governor. They are taking money away from us, and being that we are such a large district, it'll hurt us, but it'll help others in other districts, like the small districts. But being that we have so many kids in this district, like 20,000 kids, we are losing a whole lot. We're losing a lot. So I think it's best if I try to help as much as I can. And that's why I'm suing the state. It's almost like Brown versus the Board of Ed. That's what I'm doing. We are suing for equality. We feel like We have a lot of urban kids in this area, and if you take away their money, you're going to take away the money for the teachers, the money for supplies, the money for technology. You're taking away. So we feel like that's not equality. And we are a very diverse, Jersey City is very diverse. So it's not, I'm not talking about African Americans. I'm talking about all colors. All colors. I'm talking about all of us. We're all one. All of us want our kids to be successful. And so we need that help. And if I have to give up my profit, I will give up my profit. I'm blessed. The more I give, the more I'm given. All right. Okay, that's enough of that. I appreciate it though. The monies that I have, I'm able to buy a good amount of supplies, some masks, sanitizer. Um, Man, we could help with some technology for them. I'm even gonna help someone pay their internet bill. And some people like, why are you doing that? Like you're a small business. And I'm like, listen, I'm really blessed. Please, please do not tell me not to do that. I don't like it when people say that. I'm not gonna take food out my own kid's mouth. My kid is fed. My college kid is fed. My college kid is his last year in school. He's good. We good. I teach my kid how to save money, and he got his own car. I don't pay not one bill of his. Not one. He pays all his bills. So I think I did very well. I think I did very well. I'm not even gonna sit up here and talk to someone who tells me don't help somebody else's child. Okay, now I'm at the end and bang. All right, so that I did what, 3? I could do 2 more. Any questions? I'm sorry, did I? Will Prince be in the flash? Prince will be on the flash sale for you, Gigi. I got you, Gigi. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I will make sure you get that for the flash sale. I had to clean it up some more. So I couldn't add it in there to last night, and then earlier today I had to prepare a lot of stuff for today. So I couldn't put it in today, but I swear to you, as soon as I'm finished, I will watermark it and add it. I will watermark it and add it. So if you don't see it tonight, you'll definitely see it by the morning. Definitely. I actually have more than just that to add, so it's not just that. I have a couple of more, so I am definitely adding more. I have a lot. I'm also adding a whole bunch of scarves because Christmas or the holidays is coming up and everyone wants a good scarf and a nice hat. So I am going to add a whole bunch of scarves. I have so many. I have what, Pac-Man. I have different sports. I have a whole bunch that I never put in my Etsy because it takes a lot of time to do that. For scarves, it takes extra time because I need a mock-up for it. And I'm going to do that shortly too. And I also add my stuff to Pinterest. So I have a day when I do my marketing and my social media. I have a day when I do that. And usually that's like Wednesday or Thursday, but today I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Um, oh, you know what? Uh I'll add the prints real quick, but I'm not going to be able to add the scarves tonight because I just remember I multitask, guys. Like I don't just do crochet. I am making chip bags for my niece. I'm designing it for her birthday, and I'm making some what you call those things, Rice Krispie treats and Capri Suns. I am going to wrap it up and add her information to it. All right, so now it's time to do one more. Bye, Judy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Yeah, scarves, Tisha. I have a whole lot of scarves that's not even anywhere in that thing. I have a whole lot of them. But I think I'm gonna put majority of the scarves out because for the older ladies, after the pillow, we're gonna do Tunisian crochet, and that's what I use for my scarves. So that would be perfect timing to add that. And yeah, so I'll just put up the prints, and I got a lot of stuff I gotta do. A lot of stuff I gotta do. But I was answering, I think I saw a question. Betty Boop. Yes, bestie. I have a Betty Boop scarf. I have Betty Boop scarf, Betty Boop blanket. Absolutely. Betty Boop it is. Actually, the scarf is in Graphghansandtherestless, but the I didn't add it to the Etsy yet because I have to mock it up. I have to the way Etsy does like certain pictures, you can't see it well if I just add it in there like I add the rest, you won't be able to see it well. So that's why I don't add a lot of scarves because I have to do a whole lot of markups. I need to hire somebody to do that for me because I honestly don't have the time all the time to do it. I finish my graphs and sometimes I don't even show them because you got to do so much to them. Sometimes you don't even see, like, I got breast cancer sneakers. Like, they're too cute. I saw it the other day and I'm like, why didn't I take this out? Why didn't I show this? Why didn't I put it in my Etsy shop? Like, something wrong with me. Like, why did I do that? I don't know. All right, so what is it? 8:47. Is there any questions? We have a little bit more time left. I was asking about how you do the loops. What loops? What loops are you talking about? The pop, lock, and drop? I don't understand. What loops? What loops? What loops? What loops? Let me show the graph. Okay, let me show the graph so that we know what we doing next. So I'm gonna do the next rows and then that's it. Lakeisha, you don't need to see them sneakers. It's breast cancer sneakers. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so all right, so we did 10 rows. So next is the black. Now, what I was gonna do and I didn't do and I should have done was pull up the black and I didn't do it. Now, I think I showed the older ladies. Yeah, I showed the older ladies how to do it, but I didn't show you guys. So what I usually do is, being that I have this black right here, I have the black and it's hanging down. I have a lot of it. What I could have done was bring it up. I didn't do it because I wasn't concentrating. But that's what I usually do. So say for instance, I have a color that's down here. If I need it up here sometime, I would just bring it up. So what I mean by bringing it up is, I'll show you. Just like this red right here, I'm going to need it when I go back up. So let me go to the next one. And all right, so see this red, I need it for the I need it for the next row over. So I can just crochet it over. But say if I don't need it for the next row over and I need it for 5 rows up. So past the black, so you do the 5 black and then the red. What I would do is I would just bring it up. So I would, what I need, black. I'm going to take this and use the end of it. I try to use as much yarn as possible. I don't like wasting yarn, okay? All right, let me pull down on it. Making sure that tail covers all 5. And I'm going into that next one. Pull down on my border. But what I'm going to do is when I go into that next stitch, I am going to bring up that red as if you're about to crochet over it. Just put it on top of your hook. Put it on top and yarn over and pull through that one and drop it. Drop that red. Don't crochet over it. Don't crochet it over there to the side because you're going to keep putting it in that one stitch up. So when you go to the next row, which is row 12, you're going to do the same thing for that one stitch, and then it's going to go up again. Then you're going to do it for 13, and then it's going to go up again. 14, up again. 15, up again. So then when you go to 16, it's right there. But we need it. We need that red for over here after this black. So all I'm going to do is just crochet over it. So I am going, so that's what I always do as well. I always look at my graph to make sure that I am crocheting my strings where I need it to be. So instead of leaving it there, I'm going to crochet over it and bring it over or bring it up if I need it again. That's what I'm going to do. If you don't need it anymore, crochet over it. If you have any more, if you have the same color underneath, you crochet over it. So say if I only did 3 of these, I will crochet over it for the 3 stitches and stop. And then the next row, when I come back over, I will do the Z formation and crochet over it again. Stop and then crochet over it again until I do it for like maybe 2 or 3 rows and then stop, cut it, and then it's done. That's what I would do for that. But if it's 1, maybe even sometimes 2, I would not I wouldn't even bother crochet over it. I may crochet over it that 1 stitch and that's it, and then I would weave it in. Now being that I'm doing blankets, sometimes I will forget when I snip it at the end. What I would do is I would weave it in right then and there. So it would be that 1. Sometimes I could see that, it's just 1, but just when at the end when I'm just cutting, I want to make sure that I weave it in right then and there so I don't have to worry about cutting it because I did that one time before. I cut it and then it was a big ass hole right there and I'm so mad. Oh, so mad. But thank goodness my mentors showed me how to repair. So I was able to repair it without starting all over. So I'm just good at that. My crochet mentors are the best. They're so good to me. All right, so now I am going, what did I do? I just crocheted over the border too. Lord. All right, so do I really need to? No, we only got like a couple of more minutes, so I'm actually done. So you guys have homework. You could finish that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So you guys have homework, and we could finish that. And then you guys are going to go into the bib next. So in the classroom, There is an album, and the album is called Step 3, and that's crocheting the multicolors and details. There are a bunch of graphs there that you can go on and practice. So you can use as many as you want in there and practice. In the meantime, our oldies but goodies, we're going to do on Tuesday, we're going to start a pillow. Tomorrow, Mentor Monday, we're going to talk about some business stuff. I need to see them sneakers. We need to see them sneakers, really. When you made your bobbins, I don't, and you did the trick with the loops, did you crochet over the strand? When you made your bobbins, I don't make bobbins, but okay, and you made your loop and you did your trick. When I did my trick, there was nothing to there was no loop to crochet over, because when I did my trick, all I did was I used this loop to carry to do my color changing. I used it. This is the loop that I used. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. When I change colors, this is the loop that I use. So at the end, it will be just hanging strings. That's the trick that I did. I don't know what other trick you're talking about. The trick you did at the beginning with the red yarn, do you do that with the blanket? Yeah, I always do it with the blanket. I guess I'm not understanding what you mean by the loop. Like, I guess I'm not understanding what you mean, because I'm using this part. So because I'm using this part, these are hanging. But you said when I do my bobbin, you can't use your bobbin with this. This trick, you can't use the bobbin. So I wouldn't even bother using this. If you're using bobbins, you can't use this trick. So that's probably why I got confused with your question, because I don't use bobbins at all. The pillow is next for the older ladies. The pillow is next for the older ladies. I'm sorry, this is going up and it's jumping and I'm skipping. Yes, breast cancer sneakers. Yeah, the trick you did. Yeah, I did that. Breast cancer is dear to my heart. I lost my mom 8 years ago. I don't normally get back to or buy something every year. Aw, Keisha, I'm sorry. I had breast cancer. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. This is the only tattoo I ever have on me. I figured if I'm gonna get a tattoo, I'm gonna get survivor on it. Because I only not survived cancer. I survived homelessness. I survived a really, 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 really rough life. So I had so many things going on in my life, and the same exact time I had cancer and I was diagnosed with the cancer, my best friend Charmaine, my real best friend Charmaine, her mom had breast cancer and she actually passed, and it tore me up because I actually saw someone I cared about, I loved, and she had cancer when I had cancer. And then they told me I had aggressive cancer. I had the cancer that spreads throughout your whole entire body. And it was really fast and aggressive. Like it just came out of nowhere. So I really do understand. Um, I definitely understand. I'm so sorry. I really hate it. I hate it with a passion. I was just diagnosed with breast cancer. Are you serious, Charmaine? I gotta give you my number. I was like, I would say Charmaine, you my best friend and stuff like that, but maybe it's a reason why. Maybe it's a reason why. 7/27? That was literally not too long ago. Y'all gonna make me tear up. Y'all gonna make me tear up. I don't like stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that. I was diagnosed when I was 25. So it really it really does hit home for real. It really does. And I was told I couldn't have any more kids. I went through chemo, I went through radiation, it took my hair out. I'm actually suing because of the chemo that they gave me. My hair is not the same anymore. So I had a lumpectomy. I was told that it doesn't matter if I had a lumpectomy or if I had a myomectomy. So the lumpectomy is when they take out the one lump, and myomectomy is when they take out your breast. And I couldn't see myself at 25 with no one breast, because that's all they do is take out that one breast. Depending on your insurance, they might take out both. But I couldn't see myself at 25 with no breast. And he told me that it would be the same statistical result, whether I took it out the lump or if I took both my breasts off. And so I said, okay, I'll just take out the lump. Then years later, I was told, why didn't you get the myomectomy? Why didn't you get that? Why didn't you take it out? And I'm like, I was told it was the same thing. And then I'm told, no, it's not that. So it was rough because I was told one thing, and then somebody else told me another thing. Okay, let's keep moving. But Charmaine, can you do me a favor? Can you send me a message on Messenger? I promise to go look for it. I have like over 100 messages right now this very second, but I promise to go look at it. Send me a message. Pillow is for the oldies, bib is for the new ones. The sneakers is a Graphghan. I said bobbin referencing the loop. Bobbin referencing the loop. Gigi, I may just need to speak to you. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I'm so sorry. Survivor is so beautiful. This is not to be uncelebrated. Thank you. Charmaine, this is Survivor too. Myomectomy, I thought it was fibroids. I need that prayer, Disha. Yeah, you'll be fine. Watch, you'll be fine. I had the same exact stage 3, and I was 25. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right. We're going to go and do your homework, finish off your homework. This can actually be big enough for like a little pillow. This is kind of huge. I was giving it to I would give my stuff to my little niece so she could use for like doll baby blankets and stuff like that. All right, so we're going to go and we're going to see you tomorrow. If you're doing the Mentor Monday, I'll see you tomorrow. If not, then I'll see the newbies next Sunday, the oldies on Tuesday. But I know everybody's gonna come anyway, so hold that up again, ladies. Is this to your liking, Cynthia? It looks crazy with the border, but I love it. I love the border. The border has red and the black and the gray. So I kind of like, yeah, I love it. I love that I added that. See, Pisces did it okay. Um, okay, so we're going to go and I will talk to you guys later. I will see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock for Mentor Monday. You guys have a good night and have a blessed night. Have a blessed night.